Hey guys, welcome back. All the cameras seem to be on this time. It's fantastic. So, welcome back to D&D Down Under. I am your Dungeon Master for the night, Blake Ignatius, and if you notice that I only have 2 players with me tonight.
What? They're not here?
You can't copy my thing, come on.
No, they're not here tonight.
What if I was just encouraging it, Jacob?
Oh, I don't need any encouragement. We should know that.
I'm back. I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Except the others don't, so
Yeah.
that's somehow your fault.
I must be contagious.
Somehow your fault.
Well-
you weren't here, but...
They're not
Back
here
to
for
you.
particular reasons, but they are surely missed.
No.
For now.
Fuck you guys. though.
Alrighty. So, so announcements. I keep forgetting that's a thing before we start doing all this. Neither of you do things. But,
What?
so...
Well,
if-
Dylan has his stream.
Oh,
Which one's-
yeah.
and so does Rob and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But,
Should
on...
we plug them?
Screw him, they didn't come.
Exactly. They forfeit that right.
no.
Anyway,
So, if you guys haven't heard that Jacob and I, who do the Technical Difficulties podcast, Jacob, what day do we do that now?
on Mondays.
On Mondays. Do you know what time?
I don't. I just woke up early. I'm not gonna lie to you. You look at me and go, alright, we're gonna start now. I'm like, oh shit, it's that time.
Well, actually, you reminded me last week.
I did. Like
We do them at
8:30.
8:30.
8:30 when this starts, usually. Though.
Yes, we keep it in the same time, so
Okay,
it's
I
something
thought it was
that's
8
nice. And...
usually.
No,
Eh.
8 is kind of like the latest you can be here.
Yeah, true.
So that way we can get all the audio issues done. But to be fair, we're kind of horrible at that
Oh,
already.
terrible. There's a reason it's called the Technical Difficulties Podcast. We had a rather amazing difficulty last time where the entire stream just stopped and we couldn't get it going again.
And because this is
Maybe
one
it's
of the
the
only
people
times
that
I can look
do
at
the
chat.
podcast.
Maybe.
Uh,
But yeah, if the person we were talking to is watching this at any point, I can't remember your name. We didn't cut you off mid chat on wanting to find a game. The stream just stopped. I was about to say something.
yeah, so we'll pick that back up on Monday. So if you come back,
We'll
Captain-
talk to you then. Captain
Zoidbeard? Or...
Zoidberg, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, to answer your question as well, no, 3 aren't gone. If you saw last week's episode, a TPK almost happened because the tank was not there.
Also, we rolled like
That's not my
Oh,
fault. I was
I'm
so
not saying-
stupid.
it's all
Yeah.
your fault.
It is kind of funny, like, hearing afterwards what happened, because Blake filled me in the next day.
Yeah.
I felt so bad,
You should. It's all your fault.
but at the same time, it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like a boss bitch because it's like, you guys can't progress without me.
No. So, 3 of the players went down, and Maddie's character was drunk. So that's why it's 1
She don't
drunk
want to put
and
up
3
with
down.
anything anymore. She in a ID
So,
mood.
So, not only that we do that on Mondays now. If you've seen our YouTube, which I should be plugging more, we have started uploading the Upkeep, which is a interview that happens after the session where I take one of the players and I talk to them about the session that's just happened and what was going through their mind and why they made certain decisions. And yeah, so that's getting uploaded. Right now we have it raw, but hopefully it looks a bit better than what it is. It's just editing time is a lot. And also this week you'll get the first episode of DIY and how to make some of the cool stuff that I actually make here. Finding a lot of that stuff in Australia is pretty hard, so I show you how to do it in a different way if you can't find what I have.
So anyone that doesn't know, all of the terrain and everything you see on the battlefield outside the minis are painted.
Yeah.
But all of the
well,
terrain
we
is
print
made
them.
by like
Yeah.
Hi.
by hand. Is
Yeah,
my
it's-
point
it's
there,
all
that
by
you
hand.
print the other things.
Yeah, we print the other things
It's
and I
amazing.
paint them.
Like-
But yes, I do create everything that you see on the battlefield in terms of terrain.
Yes.
He'll be like in the room, just got his phone out, and I'm like,
Oh, he's
what,
done using
what is
it.
he doing? I come back, he's made like a full-blown house, and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so I do make all that stuff. So that will actually show you from a beginner level to a more advanced level on how I do it all the materials you're going to need. Right now, I'm doing the DIYs as if you went into a $2 shop and you just picked up stuff. And it's mostly Australian. It's actually pretty much all Australian based, but if you're in another country, I'm pretty sure you can find all the materials that I am using, except for the material that I'm finding it hard to.
Currently using
Yes.
for the...
But I did take a step back for
Goddamn
these videos
buggers.
and start using the older stuff that I used to use and that I upgraded. So I will teach you how to do that and how to make your games more interesting with that stuff instead of just using boring stuff or spending $130 on like Dwarven Forge.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another way that we kind of just make sure that the games can look a little bit better for you guys.
It also means that those of you that play or want to play, but have like a real creative tendency, have something to do outside the game.
Yeah. As if you love, I don't know, creating characters and maps and writing stories and stuff, you creating this terrain actually lets you visualize what you want to do. I do it so much. So if you want to learn, watch my videos and it will teach you very easy ways to do it. But I think that's all we have for plugins, besides the fact that, one more, that tomorrow night we'll be streaming Sea of Thieves with the ReadySetRoll crew on m_blazes Twitch. So if you want to catch that, then join us there. It starts at 7:30.
How about that?
So
That's fine.
Okay.
You were here when I said it this
Yeah.
time.
So, anyway, with all the announcements and the plugins done, I think it's time that we get started. So, welcome to tonight's episode of D&D Down Under.
Episode
Over a century ago, a demon lord from the Nine Hells rained terror upon the world of Astrathan in an attempt to create a 10th layer of hell, until an unlikely group of adventurers made a choice to stand in his way and defy his will. But not all was saved. A once simple way of life destroyed by his ambition, and the drowned, hated by everyone for their part in the terror that happened a century ago. The world left scarred, races divided. The world has new threats, and I guess you could say, a new story.
And hopefully all the mics and everything turns on. It seems to be live. Alrighty.
Yes, it was fun.
So, last session, yourself, Thandrel, Zephyr, and Hex went to the tavern to just go have a drink, have something to eat, and get prepared for tonight. As you, Kashmir, you went to follow in as well, but after you saw everyone being so drunk and there was a lot of, seems to be problems in there, you decided to turn around and find somewhere else to drink because you just had enough of drunk men. So, you went off to a little kind of whiskey bar.
Ooh, you know I love my whiskey.
And in there, you open the door.
Right.
As you open the door, you see a little fireplace. There are some people in there just enjoying a drink, but they're having a quiet chat. It's not very loud in here. And you see the bartender at the end actually is dressed really nice. It seems like it's a well-off establishment.
Ooh, I'm gonna spend my money here. Wait,
So you open the door.
yeah.
What are you doing?
So I'm just gonna scan around, just get the vibe of the room. It seems pretty calm and relaxing. No one's like, yeah. I'm gonna walk to a spa. Hey, how you going?
As the gentleman looks at you, see he has a mustache and is quite done up nicely.
Yeah.
As you see, he's currently what seems to have rocks, and he seems to be putting it with ice. And he just looks at you up and down. I think the tavern's that way.
Avoiding the tavern.
Right.
Don't deal with any more misogynistic. How much are your whiskeys?
They are 5 silver each.
How much gold do I have? I've got my gold.
It's the best whiskey you'll find at Tyre.
Glasses.
So, as he grabs two of the rocks,
Yeah.
puts them in a glass,
Yeah.
fills the glass to about halfway,
How
pushes
big's
it
the
to you.
glass?
so like your standard water glass. So your standard short glass.
Yeah.
He slides it over. There'll be 5 silver pieces.
Never gold. This is what I have.
It looks like that you weren't lying. As he puts it, he opens up a little box. As he puts it in, grabs out 5 silver and passes it back to you.
Ah. Alright.
Enjoy your drink. If you can handle it.
I just walked right after I laughed in his face. I'm gonna go over to the fireplace.
So you take
Is
up
it
one
like a
of the
nice-
chairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are upholstered leather. They have what seems to be studs on the edges of them.
Is there like a little table in front of me?
There is a little kind of like a coffee table, but it's not a coffee table.
I'll put my feet on it. I know. I slide them up.
As he continues to just wipe down the bench.
Damn, this is stingy AF.
Stingy.
It's
High class.
stingy. I'm gonna I'm smell the whiskey.
It's strong.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip.
As you take a sip, you feel it just run down your tongue into your throat
Does it get back?
as you feel a real strong burn.
Oh yeah.
As you just take a deep breath.
Do I like it?
You do, but you can tell
It's expensive.
that there's a reason why it's expensive.
I bet if I had like 3 glasses of this, I'd be going, yeah.
Possibly.
You have to find out, I guess.
I'm gonna just sip a little bit. I'm gonna scan around. Do I see the other people?
What other people?
I thought you said that there was a couple there.
There are people there, but you
Oh.
just said, "Do I see the other people?"
Oh, I just meant other people.
Who do I see? Is a
Who
better,
do I
is a better
see?
term for you. So that way I know what you're talking
Specifically,
about.
people that came after you before.
Yes.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
I just remember he mentioned people when I walked in. So,
You see a fella sitting in the corner. He has 2 guards by him.
guards.
He has a big fur cape on.
Ooh, how
He has what seems to be a tiara on.
old does he
Young.
look?
He looks like he's in his early 20s.
Does he look at me?
No. He's kind of talking to someone on the other side of a chair.
Do I see?
You can't really tell them. They're not facing fully towards you. You can see the back of their head and the hair is brown and short. And the clothes they are wearing are fine. They're
Like
upper class,
male or
male.
Male. Okay. Want to see if he's got a girl.
And then, as you're looking around, you hear the door open. As you hear the "Arr!" as the door opens, you see a gentleman with a hood on, long hair, rings on his fingers,
Rings.
with a cloak on.
Am I alarmed by this? Well,
As he
does he look
I'm not there, don't look at
familiar?
me.
Like, do I
roll me
recognize-
investigation.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not there. Don't look at me for help. I can't help you. I'm just reacting.
I'm gonna say a 0.
What was it?
It was a 1, but I got
So it's a
minus
natural
1.
one.
But doesn't the minus
No,
1
you have. If it's a natural one, it's a critical fail. If it's a natural 20, it's a critical hit. It doesn't matter if it turns to 19. You still roll a critical hit.
Look, I've been playing for almost 2 years now. I'm not an amateur.
So, after that happens, you kind of look at him. You can't get a good look, as he's on his way to the bar.
I'm gonna just
As you-
watch.
Yeah. As you
Sorry.
see, he puts his hand up.
Yeah.
And the fella just instantly pours him a drink.
Mm.
As he puts a bag down and grabs the drink and walks back.
Yeah.
As he does see you sitting there. So he comes past and takes a seat
Next to me?
next to you by the fire.
Can I see his face properly now?
It's still kind of covered.
I
As
just...
he takes his glass, starts swelling it in his hand. You're a face I haven't seen around here. As he sips it. As you see when he has it, he doesn't seem phased at all.
Okay. And it's a face you'll probably never see again.
You doubt that.
It's out.
I do, especially with the commotion you started earlier today.
That I started or the others started?
Well, you sure did finish it.
That's what I'm good at. I try not to let it affect me. Like,
Yes.
you know how trying to play it up.
I take a sip.
As he pretty much just finishes it one go.
Oh.
Puts it on the table in front of you. And now you got me saying coffee table. Puts it on the table in front of you. He stands up. What's your name?
Sarah.
Oh, Zara. Roll me a deception check.
That doesn't count. I fell out of my hand.
It's still rough. It's still in
But
It doesn't matter. It still counts if it lands in the
I
tray.
didn't even get to see what number it
Doesn't.
was.
Well, next time it will count. So remember that.
Did you see what the number
I
was?
didn't. It was behind the thing.
Plus 2. 15.
As he says, well, Zara, you see a smile come on his face. Lovely to meet you. And if you'd like to know, I paid for your drinks and further on for the rest of the night. Have a nice one. As he starts to walk out the door.
Wait.
Hmm.
What's your name?
Zara. As he turns back
Little
around
bitch.
and goes through the front door.
I'm gonna finish my glass. I'm pissed off that he saw through my lies.
So, you finish the glass.
Yeah, I'm going another one. I'm done with men in this town.
So, you go up to the bar again. So it looks like all yours has been paid for the night.
Apparently so. Have you seen him before?
Yes and no.
What does he do?
It's more on the yes and no side. What does he do?
That's why I'm asking you. Do you know what his name is?
Sure do.
You wanna tell me? Why?
Because you're in a private establishment. And you're
So
somebody that's
private
walked in.
customers. What if I said you were?
You understand that each one of my drinks cost 5 silver. And
Hey,
that gentleman,
I'm broke. I'm trying my best here.
well, unfortunately, your best is not good enough.
But you gotta give me props for trying, though.
He bought you 6 drinks.
See? That's fun.
So, instead of causing a problem for me,
I'm
How
not
about
causing issues. I'm just asking questions.
that's causing a problem to me. So, just enjoy your drinks.
I will. Tell Zara I said thank you next time we see him.
So, as you walk back,
Yeah, I will back.
you sit down.
I'm a bit
Yeah,
butthurt, to be honest.
He bought you 6 drinks. You know what? I don't need to know his name.
Free drink.
So,
Oh, fantastic.
what are you doing?
Gonna sit down, write my face down. People watch. Is that hunky rich bloke in the corner with the security guards? Has he looked at me yet? Alright, well,
He seems troubled.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just curious, so I'm gonna watch around the room, kind of people watch.
They're the only ones there besides you.
Oh!
That's why I
He
only
did say a
mentioned
couple
that.
people.
What you the establishment you're in isn't particularly large like a tavern is.
Okay.
It's actually about the size of the room we're currently in.
Can I kind of overhear their conversation?
You can roll me a perception check.
Ooh. Oh, so it doesn't go off my perception? My passive? That's something else.
You're,
Don't worry.
you're trying to actively hear it.
Ooh. Perception? 15 plus 3 is 8.
So as you start to hear and listen, if we don't figure out this giant situation, I don't know what we're gonna do. What do you think we would be able to do? As you hear the fellow across from him talk, we could hire some of the black mercenaries. As it turns back to the fur-coat man, the black mercenaries, they'll tarnish my name. And also, they're blacklisted mercenaries. I don't really want to be dealing in that in the politics of what follows. It's the other gentleman, the one you can't quite see, says, but there's only a couple of times you have a choice, and you know they'll get the job done. And you could probably pay him enough where your name is not involved.
Excuse me.
As the gentleman looks at you,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
as the guards walk up to you,
Calm down. I'm just starting a conversation.
do you know who you're speaking to?
No, I haven't had the pleasure of being introduced yet.
This is the Lord.
That's perfect. I can still be introduced.
No, you are in a private establishment. He's come here to not be
I have a
disturbed.
solution for his giant issue.
As
Unless he wants to pay the people that are going to give him a bad rap.
as he tells the guards, look, stay where you are, but I just want to hear her out. Don't walk any closer, please.
Okay. I kind of sit back down.
What's your solution?
You're looking at it.
Have you seen this thing?
Have you seen me and my men?
Your men.
Yes. They are currently out scoping out your job right now.
Are they?
Yes.
This bitch.
Why are they doing that?
Because
I haven't
We
put a
would-
bounty down or a reward. So what's the incentive? I might be young, but I'm not dumb.
We actually want. Can I pause for a second?
Nope.
Please.
Nope.
Fuck. The Lord. I'm trying to remember. Is it the audience we wanted with the Lord? I'm pretty sure it was. Or was it the mayor?
You've got to look at me.
I'm not here, I can't help.
Exactly.
Well, we were going to get rid of the giant because we actually wanted an audience with you.
With me.
Yes, apparently you're a very difficult man to get a hold of these days.
Moment, but what is it for?
Each one of us has different asks and needs. I particularly know we have a common goal, so we're working together to get rid of this issue in hopes of being able to meet you.
The other fella goes, if you want to hear them out, go for it. As the Lord looks at you. Fine. Deal with it within the next 2 days. And you'll have my court.
Okay, but I think because it's such a big problem, we might deserve a little bit of money. Compensation, that's the word.
That is the word.
Compensation. Okay, I'm a bit drunk right now, right? No, not Ingen.
Are you?
No.
Are you? Oh, you like speaking to yourself.
Indeed. I think it's fair, fair.
Well, how many people want court with me?
Me, the wizard, the drought, and the weird dude. 4.
The weird dude.
Tiefling. You.
I think that would be compensation enough. Because getting my attention and having a meeting with me, especially with 4 people, usually takes a lot of paperwork and a lot of time to set up. I don't do it straight away. So if you want one personally with me, I think that's enough.
We can discuss payment after.
Or I can pay someone else and not have to deal with any questions or any favors that people want of me.
I don't know if it's favors, maybe it's just information. I want information. It depends whether or not you can help me.
Well, either. You're gonna have to take that gamble, and I'm gonna have to take the gamble of trusting you.
Touche.
And also, I can't give you payment because if you destroy my town, then I don't think that costs. That I don't think that's
You've
cost
got a
efficient.
troll destroying your town already.
Well, you're doing good to find out what it is, especially if you think it's a troll.
I know it's a giant.
Right. What giant?
I'm not sure. My men are going to go get info on that tonight.
How did you know it was a giant?
Because we haven't seen it. We've gone and looked at it.
Really?
We're getting more information now.
You've seen it. Roll me deception.
Oh,
Well, then I have you to trust. If you've already seen it, and you know what you're looking for, then
it's massive. How can we miss it?
I will discuss payment after the questions are asked, and depending on what it is that you want from me. If someone's asking too much of me, then I will not pay.
That's fair. I honestly do not know what the others want with you.
But that is the end of our conversation now. As he goes. And he turns back. To the
It was
person
a
he's talking to.
pleasure meeting you.
Are you?
Okay, I run up to the bartender.
Yeah.
So you know how I have 6 drinks here? Oh, 5 now.
Have you finished the other one? Looks like you didn't touch it. You left it on the table over
Well,
there.
I had a question first.
Oh, great.
Can I get them?
As he goes down, looks. No, you either drink them now or tonight. So, if you need to leave and you want them, I can do them in glasses by themselves and no. So that way you have them in shot form. But I suggest after that, you don't stay in here.
Okay. I'll be back. I go.
If you leave, they're not valid anymore.
I'm just going to my chair.
I'm just saying if you leave the door.
Wait, if I leave, can I get it back with what it's cost?
No, because you never paid.
Gift. Can I not re-exchange?
No.
Jesus, this dude. Okay, I'm gonna walk back to my chair. I'm going to sit down and drink.
So that's what you're gonna do?
Yeah. I have something on me though, I'm pretty sure. My map. I'm gonna fold it out and just look at it and just study it.
From what you're looking at, you have no idea where it is.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And you have no idea kind of what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Because this map is definitely different from usual maps that you look at.
Definitely is. Any words on it at all? Like names of places?
It has no writing on it.
It's just like,
A map that pretty much just has a single dot in a single area. On this map too, one thing you do notice, it doesn't show any landmarks of trees, mountains, nothing.
it's just like a map that has nothing on it with little dots somewhere in above nowhere. I'm just gonna look at it intensely.
Think about like regular maps. that
Yeah,
you've got
I know
of,
regular
like,
maps, but you
Australia.
get like the altitude and stuff like that of the longitude.
What you see is almost nothing on
Yeah,
the
I know,
piece of
that's
paper,
what I'm saying.
but you
Yeah,
definitely
think
know
about when
it
you got
is
like
a map.
of
Yeah,
Australia.
I understand that.
You've
it's
got
a
like
map.
the lines that like divide up the states,
Yeah.
and you've got like the dot that
Dot.
says Sydney, the
Pretty much.
dot that says
Yeah.
Perth.
Yeah.
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 It's pretty much that.
Do I see any rivers, like anything to indicate water?
There are 0
Dots.
landmarks. There is a single dot on
Okay.
this piece of parchment, but you know it's a map.
Um,
There is no lines, there is only a single dot.
I just drink and brainstorm ideas and stuff like that. And just think, how the hell did I get myself into this?
So, after about 4.5 hours, about 5 hours of you sitting here nursing your drinks,
Yeah.
and just trying to study this map, you kind of had a nap for at least one of that hour. He left you alone
Oh, that's sweet.
as he wakes you up. Hey,
Yeah.
it's time for you to leave. I'm closing shop.
I just grab my stuff, hurry it out, and kind of do like the drunk walk out of there.
As you step out, some fella runs into you. Just fuck. Watch where you're going, bitch.
Don't fucking test me tonight, lad.
Lad,
Yeah, you heard me. Fuck off. Go. I don't want to deal. You say one more fucking bad thing about me.
oh what? You and your
Um,
big ass head's gonna do something about it.
Can I rage to intimidate him?
So I'm gonna try.
Okay, I'm gonna rage to intimidate him.
Yeah.
I just look at him in the eye and just go,
Yeah,
Nothing happened?
you got to do it.
Oh. How do I intimidate him?
You have to try and intimidate me.
Fuck off.
Oh, what? Roll. Oh, yeah. Never mind. So, as you just headbutt him, he's like, oh, and you walk past, just punch him as he just falls down the ground. As he starts to roll.
Told you tonight was not the night. And I just like, did that other dude see me do that?
No, because this was outside.
Okay, but
He let you out, close the door. It's like,
yeah.
fine.
As you start to walk away.
Yeah. I'm leaving.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna like go to where I'm staying. And
Where is that?
the tavern.
So you go across the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So as you start to stumble, you go forward, you start to realize that you're heading in the wrong direction.
Oh.
You turn around and start to walk towards the tavern.
Isn't it?
Pardon?
Okay.
No, he's just saying you're drunk.
Oh,
And they go, ha, yes, it's this way.
this way.
I have no idea what you're going on
No,
about.
it's not.
Yeah,
It's this way.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Yeah.
You just said the keep, and
I
I'm
have
like,
no
there is no
idea.
keep here. So,
This is just drunk things. It's fine.
Oh no, did I tell them there's a keep? Do I need to add that to the map? Shit.
as you decide and you go back into the tavern, you open the door, you see a fellow who's like got his head just into the table, and you see other three guys just kind of like getting to the end of the night, and you can tell they're kind of out of it. So, as the owner of this tavern, you see him just like cleaning pots behind himself.
Hey, mate. I can't remember. Did I get the key off you? Or. No.
Not gonna lie, I haven't never seen you before.
Have I?
Do you need a room?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just gonna be 3 copper.
I'm gonna give him a silver.
Right. As you see him as he opens up a bag and drops it in, then he starts pulling out pieces. Passes you back 2 copper. Alrighty, and then he grabs your key. Your room is number 5.
Thank you.
It's up the stairs. It'll be numbered, and
Have
that
you
key uses.
seen a wizard, a tiefling, and a drow?
Oh, they're asleep upstairs.
Oh shit, they're back already? I got a feel for them. Okay, I'm turning around and go up.
As you turn
Oh.
around, you see a guy with a bleeding nose start to walk in with 2 guards.
Love.
That's the one that attacks me.
It's bitch.
And then 2 guards walk up. You're the one that caused trouble earlier today
Did I?
in the town center.
Oh, when the drunk dudes were harassing me,
Violence is not accepted by anyone,
I didn't start the violence.
but you still continued it.
Well, they wouldn't leave me alone. Am I just gonna let them hit me?
We're gonna have to have you to come with us.
Bro, I just paid for a room.
Well, maybe we'll work something out later, but you need to come with us.
Ugh,
Particularly expensive room at that.
I want to talk to the Lord.
So, as they kind of grab your arms, and they've each got one of their hands on you, are you going to restrain or not?
What do you mean restrain? Like,
Resist, sorry.
nah, whatever.
Yeah, as they kind of put him behind you, and they both have one of your.
Do I walk past the dude that I just beat up?
Not particularly. He's kind of keeping his distance as you see him scutter across
I just call out, snitch!
as they start to walk you. As they walk you to,
Can I at least get some food? I haven't even had a chance to have dinner yet.
well, you should have thought of that before you hit it and
I
beat
was
him up.
literally... He bunched into me and then called me a bitch. And I told him to leave me alone. And
Did he
wouldn't.
hit you?
With their words. They hurt my feelings.
Well, feelings don't cause violence. Violence causes violence.
But harassing women is allowed.
Well, that's a thing you're gonna have to learn, isn't it? As they start leading you more and more towards their station. About 5 minutes pass as they get you to the station. They walk you
Is this
to
like the police station?
as they walk you to a cell. As you see a third guard come up and unlock it. You'll stay in here for the night
Yeah, I got it.
until we figure out something else. There's 2 beds.
He slept on the box.
As they like push you in.
Okay. Okay.
As they close it and
Okay.
lock it.
What about some water? You need some night me water
No, we will bring you water.
and bread roll.
No. As they walk away. As we turn to you.
Thank God.
You're lying there, messed up. As you see Zephyr, who's stabilized, you do see him breathing.
Just
But
finished
you
off
see
the
him.
ship off, I guess.
You see him messed up. And you see Hex messed up. As they're both breathing. But you can tell they're definitely not waking up anytime soon. As you're patching him up, what are you doing?
So like I've used the med kit on the both of them. I assume I've like stopped any bleeding.
You
and
have.
destabilized
You've
it.
completely stabilized them.
After doing that, I think I'm just gonna like, cause they're near that building, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna like look at them both, make sure they're all right. I'm just gonna like
Yeah. She just
slump back
Yeah.
against the wall and just like breathe.
as you do that, your head kind of just tilts to the side as you see the giant running away.
Running. Okay.
Yeah, as it seems, and you see the crop from here, and it's gone. But you see it running towards the tree line.
I'm just gonna like stay in that kind of position and just like watch it until I can't see it anymore.
As you're watching it, you see light kind of overshadowing you, and it seems to be getting brighter and brighter. As you see a guard kind of stunned at what he sees on the ground.
Oh, thank God.
What happened here? What?
These two, they're alright now.
And the dead ones? The one with the hands cut off and blood out of the throat?
I didn't get there in time.
For what?
I don't know, man. There was. I look over. Can I still see the giant?
No.
Oh. I'm to stake out giant, and we got ambushed.
Wait, but the giant?
No, I'm still living. Some guys made a commotion before. Come back. I don't know. They felt like they had the best of them taken. I guess I don't know. They came back with swords, crossbows. I just like throw them around.
So you killed them.
Do I look like I could kill them?
As he's looking at your
Frail
friends,
600-year-old elf.
as he's looking over the tiefling and the drow, he sees all the blood that's on the drow's weapons. And you see like his face of concern just turn into a face of rage. Just, of course it is, you fucking elves.
He's being racist.
That makes sense. We're fucked up. I just slink further down.
As you see him grab a bell from his side and ring it just ting 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 ting.
Yeah, I just stay here.
Yeah. As a few minutes pass, you see more guards come up, about 4 of them. As now there is 5 guards.
Ah. I'm sorry,
As he starts speaking to the other guards. As a moment passes, all the other guards start to walk up. As 2 of them grab you by the arms.
I have not met up yet.
We're taking you back to the station for questioning.
Yeah, it's okay.
As they look at the other 2.
Very weakly, like I'm letting them pick me up and like making the slightest effort to like.
Yeah. As you're pretty much putting all dead weight, they're picking you up. And you're just like, thank God. As
I'm too old for this shit.
As one of them looks at you. So are any of them actually alive that are on the ground right now?
I look over. How many of them are there?
4.
It's 4.
No, there's 4 on the ground.
Oh,
One missing hands and got a neck cut up, and one has a giant slit through the chest, and then you have Zephyr and Hex.
3 of them. These 2 are right.
So the other 2 are dead?
Look, man. I haven't even gotten there yet. Like, very clearly, like,
Alrighty.
can't very well move myself.
Man,
As-
you guys got so
As you hear, alright, go grab the cart so that we can chuck the
I'll just like,
2 alive and the 2 dead on there.
I'll just like hold out the kit. Just like, I don't know if this helps.
No, we have a town medic,
Okay.
but they can bring back the dead. As they start to walk you back to the station.
Oh man, it gets hard.
Am I in jail at this time, or this before I?
You were in jail.
I was in jail. I'm gonna take you, my friend.
As they start to lead you back.
That's pretty much it.
As a few minutes pass of you walking, as they can't go any faster because you're pretty
Oh yeah,
much
I'm not making this easy.
not making it easy. As you see the cart with Zephyr and Hex laying on it, and 2 dead bodies over them,
Ew.
and like you see the blood that is still coming out, just going on their clothes.
Trigger warning.
As that happens, you see it's heading to a different direction than you're going.
Are they not coming?
No, they're going to get help.
Okay.
As you reach the station,
You got the wrong ones on the bottom.
as that's why we'll take a break.
I'll just let them leave me in.
As we're going to take a break. So, we will be back shortly.
Bro, we're gonna be reunited. Man, I'm gonna feel so horrible when I see you guys.
Oh yeah. I did not think myself. Welcome to the Technical Difficulties podcast.
Yeah, where two cameras decided not to turn on. The only one that is on is Jacob. So Jacob,
Hey, we can see me this time.
keep him entertained.
You'll get to stare at my beautiful face this time. What's going on with that one?
Nothing right.
You just hang it up and put it back on, will it work?
First comes to words, I can just come sit next to you or something.
No, this is my spot.
Well,
I'm
what do you want me to do, Jacob?
Be unviewed like I was for the whole last of the session.
Oh, how's your life been?
Oh, fantastic! I'm playing D&D. This is all I want to do.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Friday night.
Yeah, fucking know. We're about to get to the good bit.
Yeah, I know. You're about to see me so fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What?
nothing.
Be on your phone.
I'm
stream.
monitoring the chat.
Wow.
Hey everyone. Oh, we see. You see me?
I don't know why I'm trying to look at it. I'm very blind.
I'm the hardest one. Ah, and yours.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, how I didn't see that. I'm blind. That's right.
Yours died.
There's no way that it died in that short amount of time.
I think. Did you ever come this way the first time?
No, I went out that way the first time. That's why I came back in that way, because I went, oh, fuck, that was hard.
Blake's
God
camera
damn it.
died.
So welcome to the Technical Difficulties podcast. We have more technical difficulties for you. First, I was the one not being seen, now everyone else is.
Jacob unplugged the phone. You idiot.
I don't know, I feel like this is still somehow your fault.
Everything's my fault.
No, I keep telling you that.
Man, I should just accept it.
Yeah. The sooner you start wearing it, the sooner it's not fun for me anymore to keep saying it. I've known you long enough to bully you relentlessly.
Everybody does. It's cause Blake's my boyfriend and everyone's jealous. They want him himself.
I mean, I probably could have him with myself. I probably spend more quality one-on-one time with him than you do.
Jacob,
Got him!
hit me where it hurts. Steal angel from me. I already have.
You can try.
Oh, I didn't even have to try it.
I mean, like, if you're that certain,
Yeah, I'm pretty certain.
you can try.
Alright, Jacob.
He's on?
Yeah. We fixed it.
Blake fixed it.
Blake.
He's the hero of the story.
He really is. Yay, Blake.
I'm saying you're the hero of the story.
Okay. So, after that technical difficulty, we are back.
Yep.
Just double checking every mic is on. It definitely is.
Doritos in chat, if we've got all the mics working, please.
Yeah.
That camera died, so hopefully it is plugged back in and it's going to continue staying alive for the rest of this session. But if it does cancel off, then we will probably have to call the session. That's alright.
Like last time, hooray!
So,
But not really hooray.
No.
Big sad.
Big
So-
blues.
okay, let's kick
Sorry.
back into it. So, as the two guards have you, they open the door and they walk you in. They're not being overly rough, even though that after what they saw, they do see that you are old and you are injured.
Yes.
And they walk you over. As you hear the door open, Kashmir,
Water.
as you hear footsteps come down the hallway, as you see a beaten up old man that you recognize as they open up the door, as they don't push him in, but they let him in.
They grab you too.
They're putting me in the cell.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere to sit? Are they going to take me
There's
to
a
the
there's
place
a
to
there's a
sit?
second bed.
Are
No,
they going to take me to it?
no.
Cool. When they let me go, I fall.
Okay.
I go
As they,
down like a sack of shit.
as they close the door behind you and
You
Go down like a
guys
sack of shit
are
and
old
roll
people.
over. Hi.
Couldn't even help an old man to his bed.
we found him in front of a whole bunch of dead bodies.
Oh, was it those
As
two?
they start to walk
I
away.
could kill someone.
I picked him up. Well, I tried to pick him up.
Oh, you definitely pick him up.
Again, not helping at
I
all.
take him over.
Yeah,
Take him
she
over
finds
to
no
the
problem
bed.
picking
Yeah.
him up.
I take him over to the bed. So what happened to you?
I went to go look at a giant.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Your friends came back.
Which one? I don't make that many friends. Oh, was it those dudes? The one that picked me
In
up
my
the
seated
back?
position, I just like reach back and try and pull the rest of this fucking arrow out of my
Yeah.
back too.
As you
Oh! Drop it on the ground.
you are on 1 hit point.
You got fucked up hard.
And yet I'm the one in jail.
Where are the other two?
Medical assistance?
What?
Hmm.
Even the drow.
Hmm.
Damn. Oh, I got some good news. You ready to hear some good news?
No. I lay on the bed.
Yeah. As you lie down, just exhausted and over today.
So I was at this whiskey joint, right? And I went in just to get a glass, and there was these two pompous dudes with guards.
As she is saying this, you are just remembering what you saw when you left the tavern.
Yep. Yep.
And then I overheard them talking, right? And he was talking about the giant and how they were gonna hire these dudes to get rid of it, but it was gonna hurt his reputation. So I was like, oi! We could fucking do it. And then these guards came over and was like, do you know who you're talking to? And I was like, who? And they were like, the Lord.
Are there any guards in here?
The Lord. I met the Lord. Hello. We were going to we've been trying to see him. So he said if we kill the giant, he'll have an audience with all of us four and pay us too. Aren't I great? Aren't I great? I'm great. Tell me I'm great. Because I'm awesome.
Let him have it.
No, if you're gonna do this, I need to see the Lord, and I'm pretty sure the other two want to as well.
Oh,
I-
I still see him. That's not my problem, man.
Well, I think I'm great.
As you see one of the guards walk up, as they put a bucket that has a cup floating in it, as they put it by a jail cell, so they put it down, open the jail cell,
What's this?
and
His?
put it down, and then they close the jail cell, lock it, look at you and go, water.
That's what?
As they walk over,
I look at him. Okay, is there another cell? He won't shut up.
as he takes what seems to be a cup and puts it over the candle that's on the table in the hallway as the lights go out. As you
You're
see him
not
walk away.
nice.
As the only thing giving light into this is the moonlight.
Okay, I'm gonna drag the bucket over to his bed. Yeah, drink some.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm gonna sniff the water. Does it smell dirty? I'll take a sip.
It's not particularly cold.
Yeah. There's another bed, isn't there?
Yeah, there's two, one on each side.
Alright. You lie down on the bed. So I think tomorrow we just sleep this off and then go get a giant. Was he tall?
Giant.
So he was big. We'll be
Guess
fine.
you could
We'll be
say
fine. We'll be great. It'll be fine. Alright. Well, good night.
Good night.
You need your beauty sleep. You look a bit fucked. Is that arrow piece supposed to be in your back?
No.
You want help?
No.
Alright. Alright, buddy. How close am I to him in bed?
You guys are about 10 feet away from each other.
Oh, so I can't.
The room is 20 foot by 20 foot, so.
Okay. I'm gonna like punch him in the arm and be like, night, buddy.
0.
Non-lethally, just a little. Right.
0. Here's your long rest.
If you like, you can get up and do that.
No, no.
Okay.
No. I don't trust my strength. I've learned my lesson.
You're falling asleep.
Yeah.
So are you.
I'll meditate. I'm not in a particularly hospitable environment.
That's fair. So,
I'm all for just sleeping because why not? I'm old, but I'll meditate here.
okay. As you
Pass out.
pass out, and as you start to meditate, but you just do it laying down.
Yeah. I don't move. I
As
go into a trance, eyes still wide open.
as the whole time that you're in the trance, you hear and then you just hear yeah, I'll fuck you up.
2 hours in, I break out, Matrix. Oh, motherfucker, I started again.
As you do hear that, but you start to get used to it. You just say to yourself, it's just her.
Yeah.
As another 4 hours passes, 6 hours has passed. Your eyes start to open. You feel kind of physically better. You still feel the wounds, but you don't feel as exhausted.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna keep laying here.
You're
I'm just gonna be aware of my surroundings and I'm gonna just wait it out. I'm sitting in a cell. I'm not trying to break out. I'm not trying to make myself look guilty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just sit here and wait.
Okay.
I have all the time in the world. I could sit in this jail cell for another 100 years. They'd be dead, and I'd still just be sitting here.
That's a bit dramatic.
As about half an hour passes, the sun starts to rise. And it starts to hit your face directly. Roll me
Ugh.
Constitution to see if you do wake up or if you're just still flat straight out. You have the choice.
What time is it in the morning?
Sunrise.
It'd be 6 o'clock.
Fuck no. I'm gonna sleep for like a little bit.
So another hour passes. As you wake up with your full 8 hours. 8.5. As you wake up, you do have a little bit of a headache as you are suffering fatigue level 1.
From drinking? But I
From
slept.
getting fucked up.
Yes. But it's called a hangover.
Ah.
Because there's
God
one thing you
damn
didn't do.
it, 8. Damn it. Alright. I'm
You are suffering no level fatigue.
kind of like realize where I am.
I'm playing up that I am suffering fatigue.
You still feel exhausted, but not to the point where it's like fatigue level.
Yeah, I'm playing it up.
How do you feel?
Old.
You look old.
The response is quicker than you would expect.
When she goes, how you feel? Oh.
I'm gonna roll out of bed, like sit up, look around, realize that I'm in a jail cell.
So when you look around,
As
you see
you're
I'm in
looking
the
around,
exact position
I'm still
that I
here.
You
was
see
when you
there
asked
is a
to
table
be.
in there with no chair.
Yeah.
Sit in the corner near the edge of his bed. And next to the beds, near the head, 2 cauldrons.
Cauldron. Well, like what?
Use your imagination.
Oh, like where I go to the toilet. Okay. Yuck.
They're empty. This
Okay.
time.
Are you trying to
It's fine.
tell me that like
No, I'm just pointing out what's in the room.
Set the scene.
Because last time you saw it, it was dark, but not dark enough for you not to see.
Yeah.
Because the only thing lighting up the hallway was a candle, and you're human, so you don't have dark vision.
That's true. I see the water, have a drink, and then I stand up and walk over to the bars and just kind of like clink it, be like, hey!
As this is happening, you start to suffer fatigue level 1. No,
From
0,
dealing with her shit.
0.5. It's called mental exhaustion.
I start dealing with your shit level absorption.
As you're going, ting, a guard that you haven't seen yet, a big, pretty buff fella, walks up and he has a great sword on his back.
Black sword.
Thank you.
Do you know what time we're gonna be able to leave?
Oh, that's not until the guards decide to come.
You are a guard.
I am a guard, but I'm not the guard, you know?
Why can't you be the guard?
Because it's my role.
Well,
I am a simple guard.
can you tell them that we're ready to go?
Is there another cell? She still won't shut up.
I
I've
haven't even been up for 5 minutes yet.
been
Can't
told
be
not
bothered.
to open the cell doors.
That's fair.
Do you know
Is
how
anyone
to
gonna
live
come and
in
look at this hole in my shoulder?
As he
There's
goes,
still an arrowhead in there.
as he looks at it. I've looked at it. It's there.
I know, I feel it.
medical assistance?
Oh, I'm no good at that.
No, can you go get one that is?
Oh, none of the good guards are good at that.
What
That's
about
alright, mate. I don't blame you.
What's doctor?
That's alright, mate. I don't blame you.
Good, I didn't put it there, so I was hoping you didn't
Thank
blame me.
you for
Thank
not putting one there. I like you.
That's okay. Thank
Not
you.
looking at him.
Yeah.
I'm facing the wall.
It's alright. It's your old man, okay.
He seems to be fine.
I'm just old.
I'm just gonna go sit back.
So as you walk over and go sit on the bed, he's still there. He's built, kind of like Krunk from the Emperor's New Groove type build.
What race is he? Actually, don't tell me. I'm not looking at him.
He is human. Was that it?
Well, you can't get me out of here, and you can't get medical assistance.
Nope.
I think that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm the only one here, so if you need me, just...
We'll yell.
Oh, well, I'm just around the corner. You
We'll
don't need to
still
yell.
yell.
Thank you.
Okay. And he starts to walk away.
You snore.
Me?
Yep.
What's your point?
Had to have two tries going down.
What? Yesterday.
I got shot.
Well, duh. But
The other guys got shot.
anyone die?
Not any of the us that were ambushed.
Wait, so you fucked the other guys up?
I think two of them are dead.
I'm impressed.
I don't know. That's
Who
what the
did
cops
it?
told me.
You did it.
Yes. I turn around and look at you this time. Yes. I'm 100% playing up the fact that I'm more fucked up than I am. So.
Alright. On the bed, like with my back up against the wall or whatever, and just wait.
So what do you get up to?
Well, I went to the whiskey place. I met the Lord. But this weird
great.
dude in a cloak, he came up and he asked for my name, and I gave him a fake name, obviously. And then I asked him for his name, and he gave him my fake name, which was weird. And then he bought me 6 whiskeys. So I had
Like you
still
had a
to
good
eat.
time.
Yeah, until as I was walking out, this arsehole bumped into me, and I told him to step back, and he didn't want to do that. So I headbutted him,
I saw that.
and I punched him, and then I paid for a room, and then as I was going up the stairs, the guards came and dragged me up.
That sucks.
Oh yeah.
I better go into my room.
Well, I just paid a room for nothing.
I'm just sitting there thinking, fuck, that dog's been in there a little bit.
Oh shit, your dog.
I left him food. That's not what I'm worried about.
Pee. But yeah.
As
So that
you're,
was
as you're
alright.
laying there, remembering of the one condition of it being in.
I told him I'd clean up. If he goes and evacuates the dog, then it's his own problem. I told him I would clean up. My shit's still in there. Not my fault. I haven't left yet.
That's a 4-bedroom one.
No, they're 1 bedroom.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So, as the two of you wait, about another hour passes and you hear a door open. You see a gentleman walk in fine clothes. You've spoken to this gentleman before, and this gentleman kind of seems familiar to you.
Is the one that. Can I do a perception check to remember?
No. You can do a history check.
A history? Oh, he was the one that told me the dream.
I'm gonna do this.
I have yet to describe anything of it. Well, you do not remember at all. As your mind's getting fuzzy, you have that familiar, like that
Yeah.
whole, I swear I've seen you before.
Yeah.
But yes, it is the steward. So I've been told that the two of you caused some troubles in your own way, differently. You by murder, and you by assault. After talking to the Lord and saying that you're going to be able to kill this giant, yet you walk out the door and assault someone.
No. He insulted me.
Insulted you.
Yeah.
So
he
you
insulted
assaulted him.
No, I told him to move out of my way and he wouldn't, so I shocked him a little.
Well, by the report that we got and the interview that they did with him, you headbutted him
He got
and
beat
then
up,
punched
but
him, and then
he is just trying to get me in trouble.
did you hit him?
I will not deny, but there's
he-
further context.
Did he actively hit you?
he said nasty words that felt like a slap in my face.
I just shrugged at him. Still laying on the bed.
And what was the story with what happened with you last night?
I mean, you seem to know more than I do, apparently. Apparently I killed someone.
All I know is you and your other 2 companions were found, a bunch of dead bodies. One of them had a blade mark that seemed to pierce through his stomach completely, and the only weapon there that could possibly pull that off was the drows.
Ooh.
All the other guys.
I didn't realize you fucked them up that bad.
The other guys
Yeah, the ones that ran away.
that were with the other 2.
Yeah.
So they would kill their own.
No, I just said they had swords. They came after us.
Can we give you context to these men?
I'm the one asking questions here, not you.
Yeah, but it's important to understand the context behind
And it's
it.
important for me to finish questioning before I ask for your
Not
opinion.
if your questions are lies.
They're not. They're informative.
Believe them.
Anyway, they came after us. And in the scuffle, that's what resulted. The other 2 would be dead too if I hadn't gotten to them in time.
So what were you doing outside of town for them to come ambush you?
Scouting the farms, looking for a giant.
So you're indirectly involved in this then?
Am I directly involved?
Indirectly involved. Because you told us last night that your group, which I'm assuming is you, and the other 2, were scouting out the giants.
I am involved, but in this particular night, it was better for me to not join them.
I wouldn't call them part of my group.
Bro. 13.
Anyway.
I just look at the other, look back to the other guy.
Lie though. My group were scouting out where the giant was.
That's not the problem
Not
with
your
your
group.
head.
The group. Our group.
Not a group.
We're a group of people with a similar objective. We are a group.
Well, now something else is going on,
Oh.
and the arrangements of your deal will have to be changed.
Oh.
So I will be back to explain what will be.
Can we at least have some food?
They will bring you bread.
No.
I'll try anything funny before I get back.
Who am I gonna beat up the old man? Look at him. He's already down.
Who's we?
I wasn't saying that. A lot of people try and get out before they can.
Man, I'm already in enough trouble as it is.
I just sent down a doctor for this, and I'm just gonna roll over. And there's still a hole in my
The
shoulder.
guard denied medical assistance for this man.
Well, that's smart because it could have turned out worse. I will get someone in here
I appreciate that.
while I'm going to get something sorted.
There's one in my back too, if that makes things worse.
You tell them, not me.
Thanks.
As the steward walks off.
Wow. So he was, I think, he was the one talking to the Lord last night.
Probably. He's the Lord's steward.
And it probably was.
He's the one that keeps knocking me back.
Well, if you would have just shut up and listened to what I was saying, we go get that giant, we'll go see the Lord.
I'm gonna see the Lord with no matter what. Once that thing's dealt with, if they've got someone to deal with it, let them deal with it.
I thought the whole point was to go after the giant, was to get enough
I
attention
went
so we
looking
could see
for
the
the
Lord.
giant. I didn't go to fight the giant.
Well, I thought me joining the group meant that we were going to have a chance to fight it.
Who said that?
The drow.
I didn't tell the drow anything.
Well,
You
that's
guys
the
followed
deal
me
of
up
the drow
there.
Friday.
Okay, so you gotta deal with the drow.
So you're not with the drow?
No, the drow just kind of followed along. I told him I was going on a scouting mission. He wanted to come too.
You're not a team player, are you?
I'm not in a team. I'm here to see the Lord.
Okay, buddy, good luck with that.
I don't even know your name.
Okay.
How are we in a group?
As
You won't get very far.
you just walk
I'm
up
gonna
to,
stand in the fucking corner.
as you walk up to the gate, you just put your arms and rest on it.
Yes.
As about 5 minutes pass, you hear footsteps after the door opens. You hear as you see a dwarf fella walk up. Alrighty, who's hurt?
The old man.
Yeah.
As you see the bigger guard come back. As he unlocks the gate, just okay, you got this. As he walks in,
Thanks, mate.
as it closes, as he walks over to you. Alright, show me what is going on here. You have a bolt in you.
Yep. That's the part that's hurting. There's one in the back too.
Alright, well,
Laying on my back still.
I'll get you to move onto your side.
Oh, okay, here we go. And fall.
As he looks at you, you might be old, but you're an elf.
It still hurts.
He touches it. Yes, it does. Alrighty, stand still. As he grabs it, he looks at you. I'm gonna lay still. As he goes, okay. Well, actually, before I pull this out, walks over, grabs his stick.
Thank you.
It looks like it's been out from a tree.
I'm just gonna fucking bite it, I don't care.
Alrighty,
You wanna hold my hand?
3,
Nope.
2, 1. As he pulls it out, as blood starts to come out, and he goes, okay. So he starts to,
Oh,
Put
that
pressure
feels
to it.
better.
okay, and the other one's just right behind it.
No. Like, just flat on it.
The moment you roll over, he kind of still has his hand under you, and he goes, oh, that's fair. So how'd you get this anyway?
We got
As he
ambushed.
just pulls it out. Okay. As he puts it there, it's like,
I spit the fucking stick out.
I need you to roll back onto the side.
Okay.
Come on, you've got this.
Bro,
As-
the new
I get back.
As with
400 years
either,
ago.
he kind of just takes it off as it starts bleeding down your fine clothes again. As he walks over, as you see him have this white stuff, what seems to be just on his fingertips, as he just rubs it
Oh,
off.
the good part. Oh.
As he just takes the cotton again and just puts it there. Okay, so that's not coming off now. And then takes it again, moves it, puts it back on there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he puts 2 patches on there as well, and he starts to wrap around you. As he goes around and wraps it up. It takes about a minute for him to wrap it. After he's
Thank
done.
you.
Right, now, that's glue. So it will hurt when you take it off.
Oh, fun.
Alright.
Okay. Thanks for the
I'll
warning.
break it up.
Alrighty, are you hurt?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll be off.
Thank you.
And he walks off and gets the door open again. As the big fellow just goes,
Brett? The rich dude said he'd bring us some bread.
okay. I'll get you some bread. He walks off.
I'll sit up. now that he's gone, I'll sit up like normally and just like get myself back into like a uncomfortable sort of looking position. Like,
Do you want some
Something.
water?
I look at the water. How's it look?
Just like water. Just you know,
Yeah,
it's, you know,
take
it's
some water.
not filtered. It looks like it's just been pulled out of a well.
Yeah, I'll take some water. I like with the arm that's got the fucking wound and just
Oh, I was gonna get it for you.
yeah. Oh no, I'm doing this without problem.
Okay.
Pick it up, press the digitation to cool the water down because I'm a princess and I'm fucking used to high class shit. And
Why do you do that for me?
As he comes back, and he puts it just on the tray of the door.
I
As
hear
he
the
puts
footsteps
two-
and I move to the other.
Juice about 6 inches worth of bread. So a foot long's worth, but cut in half.
I grab it, I take the slice over to him, and I grab the other one and I sit on the bed and start eating.
As you can tell, it's not the freshest, but it's not stale.
Yeah. It's bread is bread.
Give me a second.
I would eat.
And I'll put the cup down. He's still in the room, right?
No,
Put the
he
cup down.
left. He left.
I would eat. Get some of your energy back.
Take some off. Have a bite. Flavor. Flavor.
What flavor?
Just butter.
Okay.
Ooh, yum.
Just tastes like it. Doesn't have any butter on it.
It just tastes like
You just use prestidigitation.
Yeah. And it's just like you can see like little like glittery particles like flowing off my fingertips.
It's
as
a
I do
literal
it.
fairy bread.
Yum.
It's fairy bread.
It's very
Amazing.
good.
Oh, amazing. I'm just keep eating.
Keep eating too.
So after you finish it, you lose your level of fatigue.
Woo.
You never had
I
one.
never had one.
And after
I'm being interrogated. I'm gonna fucking make this look like I'm worse off than I am.
as 10 minutes pass, as the squire comes back,
Still sitting in my awkward position.
so I have something new to offer.
Mm.
Okay.
Team or not, you're gonna need as much help as you need. You need a way out of this, old man. So, you hunt the giant.
Ah, crap.
You kill it. You bring back something to prove that you killed it.
You don't trust
Some part of its body. Doesn't have to be the whole thing. We understand how big it is. But something that's proof enough. Then you will not get the court with him.
us? Not.
You might have to do something else after to deserve the court.
What do you mean we're killing a giant from here for it?
To not be punished. You're fine, more or less. You'll just suffer a fine. But the three of you
The
are
other
in
people suffering?
quite big trouble.
Yeah, that's
Unfortunately, it was assault. But whoever attacked you didn't actually kill anyone.
right. No, because I stopped them from bleeding out.
So, unfortunately, those are the rules here.
It's because of the elf, isn't it? Wow, that's racist. You should.
It's you. What is he?
I'm human.
Yeah, you high class brick.
If you want
Wow.
if you want to keep going
Drows
and
has
insulting
the
me,
fact that he's a drow has nothing to do. Those men who have been stalking us.
You're
the
not
last
helping
couple of
anything.
nights.
you understand who I am. I am your way out. So do what I say, and you will get out. Understand? Or should I say it in your term? Get it? going to let the guards let you out. You have the time that he gave you, so today and the end of tomorrow. If you do not return, there will be a bounty for you. Yours will be alive. Wanted for a fine. Yours will be other.
Still thinks I can kill someone.
Anyway,
You're not innocent, old man.
after you kill it, return to the station here and a guard will come get me. You just have to be here before the sunrise of the second day from now. Well, I should hope to see you in a day and a bit.
You're so generous. Thank you for everything you have done for us. We
Not
won't let
helping.
you down.
We'll help it.
As he walks off, you can let them out. As the big guy comes over, opens the door.
Thanks, big guy.
You wanna give me a hand? I'm talking to the guard specifically. I'm looking directly.
Well, fine then.
I don't. I need it.
No, just help me up. Please.
Oh. As he walks over, just literally gets you up real quick.
Yeah, it just picks me up and I just stand up.
Yeah. As he walks back over to the gate.
I just
walks
cut
out.
his shot, thank you. I just start walking carefully.
Walks over and closes the gate again.
I can feel good about himself.
As you guys are in the hallway now. What are you doing?
I'm walking out casually. If there's anyone else that's seen me, they can see me walk out fine. I don't care at this point. I'm out of the fucking jail cell. And I'm going straight to the tavern.
Okay.
Where are the others? The drow and the tiefling.
I'm not waiting
Oh.
for this, by the way.
I don't know. I don't follow your friends.
Okay, thank you. And then I walk up.
You're welcome. He walks back and sits behind this desk that's a lot smaller than he is.
Cheers.
As you guys walk out. As you are about 10 feet ahead.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm following him.
Okay. So you run up. You kind of like jog up to catch up.
Yeah. Well, looks like we have to go after the giant after all.
Great. Alright.
It'll be
I just keep walking
fine.
towards the tavern. Oh, I'm walking like a man on a fucking mission right now.
As you get back to the tavern, as it's quite empty, and you see the barkeep actually sweeping the floors.
Walk in, see if there's any like spot where he's like sweeping to, specifically avoid it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
You just
Upstairs.
Oh.
So I have a
okay.
I'm gonna look around the town. Do I see anyone that I recognize?
Roll me investigation.
Not perception.
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Ooh.
Ooh, 3.
22.
No.
No one.
You look around and there's no one you can recollect and bring to mind that you do know.
Okay. I'll go into the town.
Into the tavern. As he's on the ground, just quickly brushing up. Hi. You are back.
Yes.
I thought you weren't coming back, to be honest.
Well, there's been a change in plans, my friend.
Well, you still technically rented the room. And you
How
still
long
have
do
the
I
key.
have it for?
Until tonight. Until sundown.
The other two are up in their room.
I never think I saw them left last night. They left with... No. Well,
They haven't
the older
returned.
fella that just walked past, he actually left first, but then the other two followed.
They never
A bit
returned.
after.
My story makes sense.
No. Well, to be fair, I thought they came back throughout the night, because I've just been asleep.
Might have been.
I'm not with you.
Alright, I'm gonna start walking upstairs.
So you get upstairs and you hear
Open the door.
as you open
I'm
the door,
sorry.
as you see the dog and you smell just shit pretty much
Yeah.
bomb the room, and you see scratch marks on the door.
I'm just going around cleaning everything that's in there.
Can you actually fix the wood with that?
I can't fix the wood.
Okay.
I don't
So-
have mending.
After just
Oh, someone
cleaning.
raided us.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
Alright, I have no idea who did, so thank you. As you start to clear up the air with prestidigitation after the smell of the dog shit,
Yeah.
you start to realize that the back of the door has been scratched up by the dog from overnight.
He said as long as it doesn't piss or shit anymore. That's been cleaned up. I just keep going.
How many rooms are there?
There's about 10.
I saw which one he went into.
No.
No?
You stopped and looked around town.
Yeah, that's true. How am I gonna figure out where they are? I go back downstairs.
Yeah.
Is the dude there?
Yeah, he's still. He's just still cleaning up. He's still.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. Can you tell me which rooms the drow and the tiefling rented? They got pretty hurt last night and I just want to make sure they're okay.
Okay. That's usually a bit private, but if it's for well-being, sure.
Well, you saw the state of the old man and they were
Well,
worse.
he would actually know. So if I
I don't want to bother him. He might be sleeping.
would much rather you bother him than me, because I kind of have a reputation, you know.
Well,
I
I
don't
don't
wanna
know what
give it
room
away.
he went in.
Well,
Yeah.
But it's for their well-being?
listen for the dog. I'm sorry, I just don't want to give.
That's fine. You're just doing your job.
Yeah.
I walk upstairs. I listen to see if I can hear a dog or someone moving in their room. Like, do I need to do a roll for that or?
No, you're passive. It's fine.
Okay.
So you start to go up. As you start to walk, literally as you get just past the first door, you hear like I don't know how to do it, but no, like a dog happy sucking.
Oh.
I'm knocking on the door.
Just,
Housekeeping!
I check the door. Is it locked or unlocked?
It's not locked.
Okay. I just peek in.
Whoa, whoa! I'm kidding.
What rooms are the others in? I want to check if they're here.
I don't know. They were down at the bar when I got my room.
Oh my god, are you fucking joking?
Why would I be joking?
Sometimes you're useless. And then I shut the door.
shut the door.
Then I'm gonna like listen up for like snoring or
Roll me perception on that one.
oh. 350.
As you're listening out, you don't hear anything.
Okay. I am gonna go back downstairs and out the tavern.
So as you walk downstairs, you see the gentleman just putting away his broom and everything like that.
Oh, before I leave the tavern.
Yeah.
Where would you be taken if you were seriously injured?
To the medical bay.
Where's that exactly?
Well, where you were taken last night, I'm guessing that was the guard station
Yeah.
after being apprehended by them. So you would just leave the tavern itself, head towards where the well is,
Okay.
and then you take a right, go down there,
Yeah.
and then you'll see the Red Cross.
Okay, cool. Thank
It's
you.
the Red Cross.
So I'm gonna leave the tavern and start
Yeah.
heading towards there.
So as you walk out of the tavern, you start to go through. You see everyone starting to actually set up for the day, and
Yeah.
people starting to go. The
Nice.
market's starting to reopen again.
It's still quite early, isn't it?
No, it's about 8:39
Oh, okay.
in the morning. So
Yeah.
yeah. So you walk out.
And then I'm just gonna follow his directions.
So you start to walk through the town. You head to the well, and then you take a right. Further down, you can actually see a sign dangling from in front of a building, and you actually see a thin red cross.
Alright, I'm gonna head towards there. Anyone that I see that looks familiar?
So as you head there, you get to the front door. And what are you doing?
I push the door open. If it's
So
open.
as you unlock the door and push it open, you see another gentleman. He has his hair tied back, and he seems to have a apron on,
Okay.
a leather apron on. He looks up. Hi,
Hi.
how can I help you?
Just wondering if a drow and a tiefling is here?
They currently are.
Oh, how are they?
They're fine. The drow's awake, currently being questioned by some guards, and the tiefling's still unconscious.
Can I peek around and see them?
No,
Oh,
there's
okay,
doors.
Okay, well,
Just thought that was a question. I'm not
once
gonna
the drow and the tiefling are up and ready to go, let them know that Cash is looking for them and to head to the tavern. I don't think they know where we are. We're a group.
Okay. So Cash is looking for them, and you're at the tavern.
Yes.
Sure. I'll let them know, so that way they know where they're going.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
You too. And then I leave.
Turn around and walk back out that door. And where are you going now?
Is
Just
there
so
a
you know,
library?
just so you know, I can only do this one cubit foot at a time, so it's gonna take me a little bit.
Is there a library?
You're not too sure, but it's such a small town, you don't believe there would be.
Where would like
Generally be big cities that have archives of that stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go to where they last saw the giant, like near the fields, and just like observe it.
So you do remember it was north?
Yeah, I remember where they were telling me the first night.
Yeah.
It was north, like we kept walking out, and it's like this little farm that's just outside the main town. Yeah.
So you start walking north.
Yeah.
As about 10 minutes pass, you start to see on the ground where the stone is blood. Everywhere you see blood that's splattered, that looks like it's been pooling on the wall at the bottom, about just to you, it'd be about thigh height. You see blood on the ground there,
Bloodbath.
and then across you do see what seems to be a indented footprint.
I'm gonna go over it and just observe it, kind of get like a rough estimation of how big the foot to how big the giant is.
Well, actually, by looking, you can tell that it's bigger. Like the size of the footprint is bigger than you.
Well, yeah. Yep, that's how it usually goes, giants.
As you can see that it had destroyed crops and run straight through the field.
Is there like a farmer out? Or...
No.
Can I kind of see in what direction the giant?
Yeah, roll me investigation for that one.
17.
17. Yeah. As you're looking around, very easy to notice as you see it ran towards the forest.
How dense is the forest?
It's pretty dense.
Okay. I just stand there and think of a plan.
Sure. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. Alright. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for rating us. Who rated us?
Dirty Domino. Or Dirty Dungeon.
Thank you, Dirty Dungeon.
Dirty's Dungeon.
Domino from.
Oh no, that's his name underneath it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So, thank you for rating us. So, if you guys are new here and you don't know, we stream Dungeons and Dragons from 8 p.m. in Australian time, which is Eastern Standard Time. Is that correct?
Australian East.
Yeah, Australian
Hey.
Eastern Standard Time. And we do it on Wednesdays and Fridays with multiple different groups, but there were only 2 players here tonight because the other 2 could not make it.
If
And
it helps, the time zone's plus 10 hours.
yeah, and if you also would like to know, we also do a lot more of other things like a podcast and building videos and all that other stuff. So if you want to catch that out, just go to our YouTube channel. It'll be actually linked onto our Twitch. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us, and we will catch you next week. And yeah, let's find someone else to raid, shall we?
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Got through the whole session without rolling a dice, so I couldn't fuck it up.
Over a century ago, a demon lord from the Nine Hells rained terror upon the world of Astrathan in an attempt to create a 10th layer of hell, until an unlikely group of adventurers made a choice to stand in his way and defy his will. But not all was saved. A once simple way of life destroyed by his ambition, and the drowned, hated by everyone for their part in the terror that happened a century ago. The world left scarred, races divided. The world has new threats, and I guess you could say, a new story.
That's what I thought. It's